Hello and welcome to freedomalcohol.com. This is Sam French and I have been aiming to be free from alcohol since January 2015. I hope you're well. You join me here on Life Videos Week 3. Today I want to talk about structure. Our need for structure as human beings, some of us more than others, and our desire to have everything just in place, just where it should be, and just so. Whether the organisation of our living rooms, or the organisation and timing of our days, we just love a bit of structure. I think back to my swimming exercise last week, and as you are aware, often swimming pools have their little timetables, obviously a bit of structure there too, and they put in for the adults during their key sessions some healthy exercise lanes to make sure that the pool has, you know, a slow lane, a medium lane and a fast lane. And us adults, we like to go up and down these lanes because we have to create order in the swimming pool. And there will be swimmers who are slow swimmers. There will be swimmers who are medium swimmers. And there will be swimmers who are fast swimmers. And it always amuses me just how much etiquette and how much emotion and passion there is around these lanes. How dare you swim fast in the slow lane? How dare you swim slowly in the fast lane? And anyway, what is a medium swimmer? Today I am swimming at a medium pace. A medium pace. It does amuse me because on the other side of the pool there are no lanes, and the children, they jump in and they splash and they make a mess and they have fun and they enjoy themselves and they pretend and they play and they imagine and they go on their floats and they jump off the side and they splash in and they go under each other's legs, and there's no structure and no kind of rules really, except for the ones that they try and break, which are plastered all over the wall saying no bombing, no diving, no this, know that. We love structure in our society, and sometimes when it's taken away, it just makes us all, well, kind of uncomfortable. So what's my point? Well, I think structure is a good thing, and actually those lanes in that swimming pool are quite useful. They're quite useful for me because sometimes I like to plod along really slowly, and sometimes I like to swim quite, you know, at a kind of a medium pace, whatever medium pace is. And that works well. And structure's good. It can help us, as I've said in previous blogs, it can help us work towards our goals and know exactly what it is, each step that we're going to take to get there. The trouble is that you can't know everything. You cannot know necessarily what's going to happen at each step. So if I take being free from alcohol, for example, and somebody's New Year's resolution to stop drinking forever, how do they know how they're going to get there? Are they going to be able to know each and every single step on the route to get there? Or are they going to have a go, try a few things, fail maybe a few times along the route, pick themselves up and have another go? I think that's probably more likely. In fact, it's statistically true that will happen. And you can see this on the blog, on my website. People will have to try again if they set that objective for wanting to be free from alcohol. That's just what happens. And this is particularly so for people who have problems with drinking. So I would encourage you to be okay with, and it might be tricky, and I know it can be really difficult for some people who like a lot of structure in their life. Do set those little goals along the way. Do say, you know, my first little step in being free from alcohol is simply to make sure that I look after myself better, and then I'm going to be free from alcohol. My first step is just for a day. Or my first step is, let's just get through this week. Let's try, when I next feel like I need a drink, avoiding it by going for a walk. Let's see if that works. Some of these things won't work, and you'll need to try different things, and that requires you just to let a little bit go of your structured desire to get everything right first time. And do you know what? Sometimes by experimenting, so in work for example, and just letting other people come up with suggestions, the ideas for example, to achieve something, you get a better end result. I'm sure you'll agree. And that involves letting go of structure. It involves being the one that jumps into the fun side of the pool and has a little go and tries to swim under those legs. But sometimes you just can't get under because somebody else is having a go at you, or you haven't quite worked it out. I'm not sure whether that's a good example, but it's an example nonetheless, and I hope that it gets you thinking about a little bit more about actually the benefits of just letting go a bit more. Please have that structure in place, but please also realise that sometimes you just have to have a go and try. You won't always know the outcome. You don't always know when it's going to be successful and what's going to be successful, but you've got to give it a go. Thanks for listening to Freedom Alcohol. You can get me at Freedom Alcohol on Twitter as well. My name is Sam French, and yeah, let's keep going.